Yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock. You're now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-hosts.
Okay, quick in the building. BBF representing. Y'all know these vibes. It's Thursday again. Yeah.
I don't have no sound.
We hear you though.
Have any sound?
Everybody got sound effects apparently.
I don't have any sound. I don't have no sound.
We can hear. Oh, he can't hear.
He can't hear us apparently. This is fun. My bad, folks. Apparently we have a few tech issues going on here. Is the non-foundational one available?
Oh, you know where you ain't right.
I know.
I am y'all. Hey everybody, it is your girl Just Star. I'm here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Welcome back to our lovely.
And this is your boy GMO, aka Non-GMO. I finally got some fucking sound. Yeah, I'm back up in this bitch.
Yeah, and I'm the Blue Phoenix.
Hey, you want to know something? I don't like the way this started out. I really don't. So you know what we're about to do?
Spin the block.
Yes, sir. Start this bitch over. Yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock. You now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
That's only the second time he's ever did that. Y'all know these vibes. K Quick in the building, BBF. Yeah.
And of course, it's your man GMO, aka Non-GMO. We ran this motherfucker. Yeah.
And I am the Blue Phoenix. Hey, y'all.
And as always, I am Just Star with my big juicy kisses. Wow, welcome to our Thursday night throwdown. Hey.
There we go. Now that's just about right.
Hold on. I got a little bone to pick. Oh. Why every week Phoenix got a new child at her house? It's like she running an orphanage out there, and all of them, I suspect, come from her. I feel like she's bearing children without telling us, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because y'all know she has the ability to impregnate herself just by thinking about children. As soon as she thinks about the stork, pregnant. Out pops a 2-year-old, and they born as toddlers. I don't know how that happens.
First of all, it's the same child that it's been lately since my mom has been with me. My nephew is here, so I have him with me too.
Look, trying to heal everybody.
Right?
Lord, let me tell y'all.
She heals the world via contributing to the population.
I've done my contributing, and that stopped in 2015. This child will be 9 this year, and I have finished contributed my portion to this world. Thank you.
Okay.
Bang.
So look, I got to kick the show off with this. During our meeting, ladies and gentlemen, I was like kind of late on time just because I was in the kitchen making me a good old-fashioned grilled cheese. And my brother Mo here, called me pretty much basic because I ain't adding no lunch meat to my sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So let me start the show by saying fuck you. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a plain grilled cheese sandwich. And how do you like your grilled cheese? How do you make it? Is there a special way?
Firstly, before I answer that, who puts lunch meat on a grilled cheese? It's a grilled cheese because I want the cheese. Bread, butter, cheese. Simple.
You put some Dijon
clogged asshole. That's what the fuck y'all asking for. Clogged asshole. That's why the fuck y'all. That's why you so anal retentive. That's why both of y'all motherfuckers be acting crazy.
What's extra stuff on the sandwich gonna do? It's not gonna make you regular.
It gives it sustenance. But go ahead, Phoenix, before I kirk all.
No, I was asking if you put Dijon mustard on it. You know, mustard and cheese goes really well.
No.
Yeah, it does. Dijon mustard on a grilled cheese sandwich with some good cheese. Yeah.
I should expect this from the mayonnaise Wonder Twins over here.
Hey, just what you put on your grilled cheese? Yeah, fuck all that, because I'm about to let off. I'm about to lick off shots. You heard me?
I like turkey on mine. I don't want no plain grilled cheese. No.
She non-foundational. She don't count.
Now, mothers, may I please have the floor, ladies? First and foremost, no. Second and foremost, fuck you too, bro. That's second and foremost, because nigga,
okay.
If it's fuck me, it's fuck you too, nigga. All right. Then, Quick and Rock. I don't know how the fuck y'all are uniting over just fucking cow glue, nigga.
I'm a traditionalist. Sue me.
A traditionalist? Who the fuck was just raised on cheese and bread, bro?
Bruh, that was the best. That was part of the best stuff in the lunchbox, bruh. My grandmother, God rest her soul, made the best grilled cheese. Talk, right?
I got
it. What is it the best of just cheese and bread and butter?
See, this is the problem, bro. I know that you have stuffy asshole, and that's what we call it when you have stuffy asshole. Let me tell you why. Because when you add meat onto a grilled cheese, you need to add more cheese, or the sandwich is going to be slippery. Yes, it has to be cheese on both sides. You need a bonding agent to make them. Prove me wrong.
Let me make you one then, nigga.
I also have a theory. Anybody who needs to add stuff to a grilled freaking cheese is just a cover up that they don't know how to make a grilled cheese correctly.
No, nigga, you are a Nazi. Quick shit. You might as well go ahead.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Formation and do your house.
You need to stop. I mean, did I lie? Did I lie? Did I lie?
Let me ask you.
You are lying like shit.
No, I'm not. It's facts.
When you make your grilled cheese, is the lunch meat whole or is it diced up into pieces?
It's whole.
No,
and it never slides on.
Put him in the bag. Yeah, put him in the bag.
Yeah. He's not normal. We'll put him in he suffers from stuffy butt syndrome.
Let me ask you this. So this stuffy butt syndrome, everybody knows that cheese clogs the ass. So you niggas go extra harder and just make it bread and cheese solamente, nigga. Niggas didn't even say I dip my shit in tomato soup or something.
You ain't
like
let me
you're
get to
supposed to do. Now fuck what you're talking about, because you should have mentioned it when you had the floor. It's my turn to on all of you niggas, and the only person in these rooms that I can actually bond with right now are the women, because they like variety. They love textures.
They haven't met nobody. They ain't met nobody who can make a real grilled cheese. That's their problem.
Let me point this out.
But I also like different flavors. I also like to know that the grilled cheese depending on the cheese, you got to add certain things. Why does the flavor in the cheese?
Phoenix, we do not want raisins inside.
And also, this may spark another conversation. But this also proves, and GMO, you right with them. This also proves that sometimes, or a lot of times, even when it comes to grilled cheese, women do not know what they want. You're supposed to get a grilled cheese for the cheese and the dang bread and butter, and y'all want to put all this other extra stuff on it. Y'all don't know what y'all want in life.
Sorry, Tom. No, hold up, Jerry. Which one was the mouse? Both of y'all niggas. Y'all like, hey, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Star, please take the floor, love. We need to hear.
Take the floor.
Wow, you're actually giving her the floor. This is different.
Way different.
You know what? I ain't going there with y'all. All this equates to me is it sounds like y'all grilling up beef. So let's put this beef together. You and make a grilled cheese sandwich competition.
I'm with it.
However,
Let's go.
What the fuck?
Your
Let me
grilled
simplify
cheese.
this. Hey, stop. Can I simplify this for them? Can I give them some angles on where we feel the Phoenix, how
No,
we
bro,
feel
I
about how
want-
grilled cheese? No. Don't cut me
I
off
want
now, because
no
I'm about to
angles from
simplify
you.
this shit for y'all. I'm about to really make this shit so fucking simple that it's gonna make y'all niggas look like y'all need to be on the spectrum. First and foremost, what's a Philly cheesesteak? Niggas.
It don't matter if you got to go to Philly to get it.
No. Wait a minute. It's. I got. This
Because
one.
a real Philly cheesesteak is from Philly. So
Hold on, wait, no, quick. I got this one.
you got it.
It's
Tag.
It's a sandwich with a protein and cheese on the inside. Where are you going with this, sir?
And they're very delicious. I will say that. Shout out to Philly.
Absolutely.
Specifically Max's. Max's got the bombest cheesesteaks. But anyways, I went off on a tangent there. Continue.
Where the fuck did the saying ham and cheese come from, my niggas? Come on, explain it to me. Where the fuck did all this beautiful things that black folk came up with in the poorest times?
We not close, but you got it. Do it.
Sir. First of all, I can tell you chose violence today for two reasons. One, you wore all black to the show today. Two, your light is not on, so you don't look as pink today. So you a dumb nigga today.
No, nigga, the light is on.
No. That's so.
The
Let me
light is
finish,
on, bro. You see that light? You see
Listen,
that white ass hand? The light is
okay.
on.
We are talking about grilled cheese,
not ham and cheese.
And see, you, my friend, picked up the goalpost and walked a couple feet with it and put it back down.
Talk.
Come on back to it. We're talking about toasted bread.
Talk.
Nothing but cheese on the inside.
Talk.
Now, based on how you answer this question, is whether or not your light skin card will be revoked. How do you toast your bread? And what do you use? Do you use mayonnaise? Do you use butter? And do you apply it to the bread or in the pan?
How about this? I'm gonna say this real quick.
Answer the question.
Both of you niggas ate Elmer's glue when you was in.
Answer the question.
I know you niggas ate Elmer's glue.
Answer the question.
Them niggas ate Elmer's glue. Cause how the fuck you just? I get like.
Answer the question.
Oh, fuck that. Hey, Star, what we got? What we got going on?
Answer. Nah. Answer the question. Stop running.
Hold it in.
To make it sexy for y'all, since everybody wants to know if Al can cook. If I can cook, you can too, right? First and foremost, I add the butter to the pan, my nigga.
Wrong.
No, wrong for your asshole.
Wrong.
Because you like raw ass. You like your bread to come out the toaster, then you add the butter to it, then you put it in the pan. That's crazy as shit.
Wait a minute. Who puts the bread in the toaster first?
Yeah.
He do.
No, I don't.
No.
Actually, I
That's
apply.
wrong.
Listen. let me tell you how Rock does it. Rock takes the butter and apply it lightly but evenly all across the bread. No part of the bread is untouched. Then we grill it. That way you get the nice even toastiness on each side. Even. And if you want to butter the edges, drop a little piece of butter in there and hold the pan on the angle and just let the butter run around the bread. You know what I'm talking about? I know you do it.
Did you just repeat what the hell I just said? If you put the butter in the pan,
but
it's going to touch all corners.
You didn't hear what I just said.
Man.
I said I put butter on the bread first.
No.
Then oh, goodness.
You're slow. And it's all good, bro. We'll have the cook-off. Go ahead, Star, please.
I was about to say, I'm the only person on the panel from New York. So back in the day, we was making our grilled cheeses with the iron. I know I can't possibly be the only one that did that.
No. You're not the only one who did it with iron.
I'm just saying. But since you never responded, I had a question for you since you just want to keep on beating Mo in the head about how he make a grilled cheese. My question to you is a hot dog a sandwich?
Is it hot dog or what?
Oh, quick, tag me in. I got it. I'm going to kill it.
A sandwich.
Tag me in.
Tag.
Answer. No,
Tag.
we on his ass. We on his ass.
Well, I don't
know. Because you attacking me and my brother. I got to stand up for my little bro.
No. This is look. We Hardy Boys tonight. Matt, get him.
I'm with it. Why can't I be Jeff? I can flip, nigga.
I'm the younger one. Jeff was the younger of the two.
Okay, I'll be the coked out one. Fuck it. So
Wait, hold on. Man. Don't sleep on Matt. Matt. You know, I'm not doing this with you. Get the ladder.
I got you. So to answer your question, Star, no, it is a taco. According to that, according to definition, a taco is when a protein is inside around the bread, around three sides of it. Three sides of a hot dog is covered and the top is revealed. Prove me wrong.
Excuse me, but isn't half a sandwich 3 sides and 1 part open?
Oh man, that's a half of a sandwich.
Say
We're
you're
talking about
Still
a
a
whole.
sandwich.
No,
Say you're suspicious without saying you're suspicious.
you're making me think a lot.
Fine. Then what's the difference between a sandwich and a panini?
This dick.
Man, what? It's
Oh.
it's the bread stuffed full of meat, baby.
It's a grilled sandwich.
It's okay, so look. All right, now that I got everybody laughing, let's shift gears real quick. Of course, you know I'm a TikToker, and I ran across this interesting video that just had me kind of shocked and speechless. Let's check it out.
That makes me a Leo. I don't really know what that means. I'm 5'6.5". I weigh 175 pounds. I don't know how to swim, and I'm a sucker for a girl with a nice smile and clean sneakers. I'm still learning how to whisper. I'm often loud in places where I should be quiet. I'm often quiet in places where I should be loud. I was born feet first, and I've been backwards ever since. I like ginger ale. A lot. I've been told that I give really bad hugs. People say that it feels like I'm trying to escape. Sometimes it's because I am. Secretly, I get really nervous every time someone gets close enough to hear me breathe. I have this odd fascination with things like sandcastles and ice sculptures. I assume it's because I usually find myself dedicating time to things that will only last a few moments. That's also why I tend to fall in love with women who will never love me back. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually much easier than it seems, and to be honest, I think it's safer that way. See, relationships, they often remind me that I'm not afraid of heights or falling, but I'm scared of what's gonna happen the moment that my body hits the ground. I'm clumsy. Yesterday, I tripped over my self-esteem. I landed on my pride, and it shattered like an iPhone with a broken face. Now, I can't even tell who's trying to give me a compliment. I've never been in the military, but I have this purple heart. I got it from beating myself up over things I can't fix. I know this sounds weird, but sometimes I wonder what my bed sheets say about me when I'm not around. I wonder what the curtains would do if they found out about all the things I've done behind their backs. I've got a hamper that's overflowing with really, really loud mistakes and a graveyard in my closet. I'm afraid that if I let you see my skeletons, you'll grind my bones into powder and get high on my fault lines. Hi, my name is Rudy. I enjoy frozen yogurt, people watching and laughing for absolutely no reason at all. But I don't allow myself to cry as often as I need to. I have solar power confidence. I have a battery-operated smile. My hobbies include editing my life story, hiding behind metaphors, and trying to convince my shadow that I'm someone worth following. I don't know much, but I do know this. I know that heaven is full of music. I know that God listens to my heartbeat on his iPod. It reminds him that we still got work to do.
May I start? May
Let's
I start
talk
this
about
off?
it.
I
Let's
have
talk
some
about it.
keynotes. I have some keynotes that I have to address. Okay. Shout outs to the homie, right? Shout outs to the poor. But key thoughts. What do your bed sheets say about you? Bitch, we need some booty cheeks in this joint. Get your dick up, get your game up, get your pussy rating up, all right? Froyo, nigga. Diarrhea, nigga. You probably fought in your sleep, bro. That's probably the reason why they don't fuck with you, bro. The majority of black folks can't fuck with Froyo on a regular day, bro. So you just sitting around eating Froyo with them leather patches on your motherfucking sweater, bro. You're brown. You wear brown. Brown on brown on brown, it should be a crime, bro. All right? You need to be in a pan getting baked, bro. All right? Hobbies. One of your major hobbies, bro, is to shut the fuck up. That motherfucker there, he out that motherfucker trying to get sympathy ass with the words that he's saying. I digress.
That's what you got from that.
Pussy. He don't get none of it. Because if he did, he'd be talking some whole other next level shit.
Why do you assume that?
Because it's amazing. Vagina changes lives. AKA Erykah Badu. Make niggas wear yarn clothing. He would brag about the pussy that he had to make him wear them weird ass plaid shorts or whatever the fuck that was with a brown.
I get you searching for the joke here. I get it, but in all seriousness, bro,
are you trying to be serious right now? I'm gonna fry your ass. So go ahead.
Well, matter of fact, I'll go last, ladies.
Go okay, I'll start with you, Mo. You wrong. You are horrible. I just feel bad for him. That's all I can feel. Like, damn, you got all of that going on, dog. And sadly, I have to agree with Mo. I feel like you need some ass. I'm done.
I don't know. I feel. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I kind of feel like he deals with the shit a lot of people deal with, and we're actually afraid to say. A lot of people are socially awkward, bro. A lot of people can't be around people. Like me, I feel like I'm socially awkward. Why? Because when I go, I'm a people person, but I don't like being around a lot of people that I don't know. So I tend to fall back. You feel me? I think your man has a lot of insecurities that he silently deals with. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like all of that came out in that poem. I get what you were saying, bro, and it was fucking hilarious. But I think deep down, it's a lot of people that feel like him.
You pretty much said what I was going to say, because not everybody has the blessing or the luxury of being the cool person with all the women in the game and so on and so forth. Now, even I myself can be so socially awkward. I'm good with people and I'm good with communicating because I was trained to. I went to school for psychology and communications. Those are my degrees. So I can actually relate to everything he's saying because I've written about things like that myself. Maybe that's the only way he can really get those things or deal with those things and get them out of his system. But I see the joke. I see, yeah, he just needs some yada, yada, yada. But, you know, at the end of the day, if you can listen to somebody like pour themselves out like that, and that's all you can think of is just the joke or the fun or the cool thing to say, I mean, I don't know.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
So you see what I'm saying? No, you see what I'm saying? No. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Mo? I actually because I actually
I'm joking right now.
Yeah, because for real, I really hate when you do that, bro. Because I'm actually really being. I'm telling, but bro, it's really no because. Wow. All right. So yeah. Because
he sounds like me. He sounds like me.
Wow.
When I was fucking 15.
Wow. Okay.
Get some
ass. What?
He needs some ass.
You was the bully back in school, wasn't you? Because you giving me bully vibes, bro.
Nah, bro,
like real shit.
I beat up bullies for niggas like that, bro. Nah,
I can. Bro.
Niggas like that, bro. So stop.
I can't tell. That's all I'm saying.
On your shoulder, nigga, go beat your dick, man.
I can't tell, but that's all I gotta say.
This nigga look like he about 28. 30 years old and he's still crying like a hoe.
And they so people who bro, people who are grown don't got issues, bro. People don't don't got things to deal with within themselves, bro.
You know what he sound like to me? He sound like Hitler because
I kind of don't care what he sounds like. I kind of don't care what he sounds like to you right now, just because of that.
Now I'm talking to your
I kind of don't care, bro. Because I hate that bully shit. That's why
I'm not bullying shit because he ain't in front of me. My nigga, I would shake his hand and be like, bro, I'm going to show you where the hookers at. I'm going to pay for it. Go get you a lap dance. Go get your dick sucked. Something. You need to get that shit about you. All that self-pity shit. We grown. Get the fuck
whatever.
Yeah.
So I
Pat on
hear
the
you,
back, nigga.
but everybody don't have that strength to pull themselves up.
Sound like he ain't never experienced. He probably still a virgin.
Really?
100%. Star, Phoenix. What does he sound like to y'all?
It sounds like to me like I suggested that Rock put both of you on timeout and put y'all in the back so I can hear what Phoenix had to say. That's it.
Hold on. Well, gotta put y'all in the back. Quick, you stay in the back too. Ladies, let's talk about it.
Okay. So again, I feel like he was venting. It is funny what Mo was saying because of a lot of things, but I think he is at a place where he just feels alone and he wants connection, but he can't take connection. So that's probably where he is. There's nothing wrong with finding the humor in a situation. I'm gonna say that there's nothing wrong with finding the humor in that situation. Of course, we all know it's going to come up. So there's nothing wrong with that. The situation is him venting. That's what poetry is. You pour out your heart or your feelings on paper, and it's interpreted however it's interpreted. So we should really not take these things personally and just take it for what it is. He was expressing himself. He was venting, and that's how he feels.
Yeah, I think as adults, every once in a while, everybody has to deal with their inner child. He chose to deal with it by expressing it in poetry. But I didn't see Mo as bullying. When I look at this situation, I see my three sons. Okay, Mo just took on the role of JJ. JJ is the provocative one. He's going to find it funny, but he's the cold, hard truth big brother. The world is going to be cruel. They ain't going to care. They're going to judge you. So that's how I'm going to give it to you. In this situation, Quick was Isaiah, which is the brother that's going to sympathize with you, support you, and always have your back. Both of them are two different sides of the same coin, and that's just what real life is. You're going to have your support, and you're going to have your tough one.
And they're both needed.
Let's bring them back.
Quick.
I mean, I said what I wanted to say. It is what it is.
Okay. You done? Is you finished or is you done?
Nah, you lucky my sound went out. That's all.
Now you want to talk. I asked you, say what you gotta say, bro.
I pretty much said what I want. There's no point in continuing that side of everything. But all in all, the only thing because like the lady said what they said and so on and so forth. The only thing I say is like the only thing I will say is that I understand them. People as adults go through everything and so on and so forth. And thank God he actually has an outlet to get all these things out of his system because, I know what it can bring to you. I know what that can bring on a person who has a lot of emotional baggage and so on and so forth who don't have that outlet. I mean, I have multiple outlets. And literally just months ago, I almost off myself, but that's different. But I digress.
I'm not going to bully anybody, but bro, do you understand that this is spoken word? And so I know people. Hold up, but I know people that do spoken word, bro. And the first thing they say, you do not look at the artist and the words that are coming out of their mouth because they have a gift to identify with people that they may have heard a story from. This doesn't necessarily mean that he is what he's saying. He may dress down as a performer and as like comedians do and as everybody does as performers and artsy people, they may dress the part. He may be a cold player. And it might just work every fucking time he says that shit.
Man, hold on, stop it,
bro. Hold on,
I don't
stop
believe
it.
Shit
Stop it.
I don't believe shit that he
bro.
said. I'm still talking. I let you talk. Will y'all let me talk? Because I'm about to make a valid goddamn point.
I got next.
I'm about to make a
go ahead, Rock. Because I pretty much think you're gonna say what I'm gonna say, but go ahead.
Y'all keep cutting me off. First and foremost, he is on a fucking stage. A shy nigga ain't going on no fucking stage. At the pity party that he trying to throw for himself, since he got y'all feeling like, oh, I identify with your underwear. I bet you wear thongs. I bet you it's I bet you smells like perfume. No, nigga, he is a performer. He is faking the funk. That nigga get off that stage and be like, where the drinks at? I'm about to fuck these. Oh,
Rock, get him, please.
Bro, it's sad that your view is that slim and shallow. Just to say that just because he's up there on stage doesn't mean that that's not his reality. If you really understand being an artist, your inspiration first come from yourself. That sound like that man was up there speaking this truth. And there's certain parts that you listen where it hit the core. So you can be Mr. Funny Man all you want, but you can't sit up there and judge a person to have that shallow mindset saying, oh, he's just an artist. He's not really living that. Then if that's the case, when you listen to Nip, then you can't look at him and be like, he talking that shit. When you listen to anybody else lyrics and you be like, oh, I feel that. You can't say, oh, that's a real nigga. No, you got to look at it. Oh, he's an artist. He just making that up. I guarantee you can grab one of your favorite artists and you gonna hop on this dick and say, oh, that nigga is the realest. And I can look at you and say, nah, bro, that's an act. And you gonna look at me. Wait.
Except
I let you talk. I let you talk. Let me finish talking.
You ain't saying shit. You insulted me.
Let me finish.
I've been insulted.
I mean, he talking the truth though.
My nigga, if I told you hopped on dicks, you go ape shit in the song. You would fucking write poetry right the fuck now.
But guess what? You're being a bully now because I gave you respect and I let you talk. And what
you said I hopped on dicks, my man.
All I said,
if I told you as an artist, if I told you a quick that you hopped on dicks, nigga, you write a whole fucking full page letter to me right now with a beat behind. Stop playing with me, bruh. Just like that nigga did.
According to you, that ain't how we really feel. It's an act, right?
Yeah, it's an act. I'm acting.
And for one, go ahead.
I'm acting, but you feeling my music though.
Exactly. And for one, to address the whole thing about performing, shy people get on stages all the time because that's an outlet, bruh. I was shy as heck, but my outlet that has that force field to get everything out is on the stage. I have a lyric that says I cry from the pen, I scream in the booth, and I bleed on the stage. That's what I'm made of. Summer Walker, I think it's Summer Walker. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but one of the singers that's popping right now is one of the most socially awkward people in the world, but she says she is the most comfortable in the studio and on the stage. So that logic makes no sense, and I'll stop there.
I bet you won't say Fiend is it's just acting.
All right.
Huh?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Yeah.
What's your favorite rap song? What's your favorite rap song that you feel in your nuts?
Yeah, baby, I love you. It is time.
It's time to move on.
Yeah, no, because you're talking to two performers here. Don't run from this.
No, we not spinning no block. We hopping out. We walking down.
Now you done jumped in the lane you ain't fit for. What's up?
What you mean? You sure? Because I'm a linguist.
Hold
I
on.
can manipulate any conversation.
Wait a minute.
I just won the game.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I am soft.
You hear this, Rock?
Get on.
He did. Look. He think he won, but I got him in his feelings when I say dick ride. You see the way he set up? You see the way he didn't let me finish? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, as you know, we go back and forth and we pluck at each other's nerves, and you just witness G.I. Mo trolling like shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is he tried it. He tried it. I was already on. I was having fun.
At that point, yeah. That was like, get back time.
But look, on a serious note, that man really said some things that honestly it sounds like some struggle. So let me ask you this. On a serious note, Mo, you hear this and you got a chance to go talk to this man and offer him some advice. Besides telling that nigga to beat off because his sheet saying some wild shit, what would you tell him, bro?
And God, honesty, like my father told me when I was very shy and I was very uncomfortable in my skin, you are a billboard, you are advertisement. Make sure that you put yourself on full display. That way, whoever passes by, it's not going to attract everybody that comes past you. But the one eye that you do catch, right? The one's eyes that you do catch will give you the opportunity to, be yourself and be genuine. You know what I mean? So regardless, even if you're just hanging out, even if you're just around people, make sure you're not shutting yourself off from the world. Make sure that you are always out and about. And somebody, cool people, are always going to be like, bro, how you feeling? How you doing? Shake a hand. You know what I mean? So social awkwardness usually comes from the fear of the attention. You know what I'm saying? So to be on the stage for me, yeah, that to me, that's an advertisement. So he's actually going to leave there with somebody that actually feels his pain. So the words that he voiced, perfect. Somebody's going to be attracted to that, and they're going to vibe with him, and they're going to understand it. It's socialization 101. So yeah, I get it. I get what he's doing. 1,000.
So let me ask you a question. For you, is it easier to talk to people, or is it harder for you to talk to people, or is it harder for you to get on stage and do your thing?
I was groomed to be on stage. Remember, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so I was giving sermons at 7.
I got
So
you.
that social awkwardness and being judged by peers is just something that came with the territory. But what I found is the encouragement that happens after the failures, and when you feel like you stuttered, when you're talking. Like, I used to stutter as a kid, so getting over that pressure and that shit in my head. Like, yeah, I started gaining a little bit more confidence time after time. So shout outs to the brother. Yeah, I listen, 100%. He's saying some shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But he winning. He winning. He's conquering his fears. Same to everybody that's on this panel. Y'all conquered y'all fears.
You know what's weird? I don't like unnecessary small talk. And that makes me socially awkward because I can't sit there and carry on a conversation that I'm not interested in, that it means nothing to me. Like, I know most people ask the question, "Hey, how you doing?" That's a conversation starter. You don't give a fuck about how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because after my mother passed, I actually hate that question. Only time I don't hate it when I know it's coming from a person that genuinely cares. Yo, how are you? You feel me? I'd rather for somebody to say, "What's up?" You feel me? But back to being me, my conversation, I can talk all day. And y'all know that. I'm long winded. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't know you, you feel me? Like, I speak, but I don't like those dumbass conversations where you're telling me about some shit that I'm not even interested in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear about your parrot that can say 26 words in English and can cuss me out in Spanish. No, that's your fucking bird. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate meaningless small talk. I like productive conversations. You feel me? If I'm not learning or gaining something from a conversation, then I really don't give two shits about it. So when we go out and you see me off to myself, is because I'm having fun, but I really don't have too much to say to these people unless they, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's, "Hey, how you doing? Can I get you anything?" If I'm hosting, that's different. But if I'm just out and about in the club, nah, I'm gonna be in the cut. I'm watching.
I agree with that.
Ladies,
As far as artistry and expression of your feelings, we have to remember that the uh, interpretation is going to be different for everybody. I said this earlier, but we really need to reiterate that because you can't expect someone to take what you put out there or what someone else put out there and receive it the way you would or the way you expect them to receive it. So of course we know Mo. We know Mo personally. So we know, what's real and what's fake or what he doing or whatever. But we can't allow certain things to get into your feelings. So I write poetry. Y'all know this. I write poetry for how I feel, or I write poetry for what's going on around me. I may write poetry for a specific topic. It may not necessarily affect me, but I'm writing it because this is the topic. So we can't always jump to or allow someone else's thought or feeling about something determine your own feeling. It's art. It imitates life, but it may not necessarily imitate your life or that person's life. So again, that's his poem, and it may be, I'm sure it's coming about him, but we can't always assume that this is this person's life and this is what they're dealing with. So we got to learn how not to take things personally in everything, and take it for what it is, and whatever you feel and however it came off on you, look at that, deal with it, and go forward.
For me, so going back to Rock's initial question, I would just hug him and I would tell him everybody has been there before. That's it for him. For my good brother G, I know I would beg you to remember that a lot of people get over their social awkwardness by being on stage. The first time that you interviewed me, and we talked a little bit when we got off air, you stated that the flirty persona I give on this show, you thought that was just me. And I had to explain to you that was just entertainment. What it boils down to is it's easier to hide who you are by just giving the world what they want. Like, for instance, in the strip club, I was shy. And I hate when men anywhere equate me to just my body. I have such a big, strong brain. You know what I'm saying? Business minded. I can do proposals down to the T, like the whole 9 yards. And I absolutely hate when men equate me to my body. Why did I dance? Because it's easy. Nobody in there cares who I really am. Nobody really cares what my problems are. Nobody cares whether my brain is or not. They just want bodies. So you just give them bodies. So the social awkwardness and the shyness, it's easy to get over the stage because you're just giving people what they want, not being yourself.
So I played that video because one big thing that stuck out to me in one word or two words, it's a combo word, is self-esteem. Nowadays we live in a social media age where everything is quote unquote perfect just because people only display the perfections of their life. Not everybody has that. And I'm noticing even with the youngins that self-esteem is a real big thing that people struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, let me ask y'all this. As a black man in America, how hard has it been for you to maintain your self-esteem?
Extremely. It depends on who you ask, but for me, very, very hard. As far as social media, I kind of use that as not only just business, but I connect with people, and a lot of folks who follow me have seen the ups and the light and the dark side of me. Like when I went through what I went through, I shared it, and granted, Rock, you understand this because I put a lot of everything I'm insecure about or anything that cuts me to the core. I've already wrote or released a song about it. So all of that I display because just for the simple fact, I'm one of those people, like what you see with me is what you get. I'm the same person anytime you meet me, and I have no problem sharing that because for real, projecting it the way I project it is the main thing that helps me. That's the main thing that helps me build that, being that I'm able to show and paint a picture of everything that I'm insecure about, everything that forms a cloud over me, the way I do it. That's basically a way of me repairing my self-esteem in a sense. So, but all in all, yeah, it's very hard for for a multitude of reasons, and I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Is it hard? Yes, it is.
No,
I mean, you best on stage, definitely hard. Adulthood, more insecurities than self-esteem. people trigger more so when you're an adult, right? So after you have accomplished things in life and you've done everything that I was making fun of, right? You've had sex, you've done everything, you've experienced life, and you get rejections, things like that. People talk about you. Insecurities take precedence over everything else. So a person says something that you may have heard when you was young, and then all of a sudden, snap. You snap. You snap, you snap, you snap. That's the reason why we in such a weird political climate right now, because it's gang, 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 no matter how we look at it. When your insecurities are damn near your superpowers. You know what I mean? Like, we don't never like build the confidence up enough to be like, fuck, why does everybody say I'm light skinned than a motherfucker? Why does everybody say, fuck, bro? Like, people, that means people are paying attention to you. That means people can't do what you do. It's not necessarily being made fun of, and it's not really being an insecurity. I mean, excuse me, bullying or anything like that. It's a power that you have. It's a certain energy that you bring. And it's not to that point where you have to look at everybody as the same. We all have triggers. I'm guilty as shit. I got triggered like 2 years ago. I got called gay. You know what I'm saying? I got called gay just because I make fucking weird ass jokes. You know what I'm saying, about glizzies and shit, but they don't know me. You know what I mean? So I had to learn that shit. They paying attention. You know what I mean? And that's the attention that you want, good or bad. You want people to pay attention to you because in the end, your actual logic and the things and the tools that you have been gifted with are going to go a lot further than what you think people think about you, man. So, I mean, shit. I digress.
Ladies, do y'all suffer with, as Black women in America, do you ladies suffer with self-esteem issues?
I used to. Like I said, for me, my biggest problem is oftentimes people that meet me, tie who I am into sexuality. And most oftentimes it doesn't even matter what I'm wearing. It could be no makeup, sweatpants, scarf on head. I think building your self-esteem really has to be a self thing. And you really have to take it as a job, and you really have to take it seriously. Like, when you get up in the morning and you go take your first pee, you really have to stand in the bathroom mirror and list all the great things about you. You really have to remind your brain, like, okay, somebody is going to find me ugly, but you know what? I don't think I'm ugly, or this person don't think I'm ugly. It's really a job that you have to take serious, building your self-esteem up. And then lastly, the one thing that I would say to all of our listeners is that it's called self-esteem for a reason. Don't let nobody that ain't you tear that down. It's not theirs to tear down. It's yours. Build it up.
I agree, Star, and that takes a lot of work on yourself. We are, I'll say for me, I used to have issues with my self-esteem, but it was mainly because I thought, I've always been told my nose is too big, or my mouth is too big, or my hips are too big, or my thigh, I'm too tall. And so I had to learn that I wasn't too this or too that, or that wasn't too much for me. After I figured that out, it was more so learning my worthiness. So it wasn't really my self-esteem, but learning that I'm worthy of certain things, and that what I give, I deserve, So yeah, the self-esteem was more.
I'm sorry.
Younger. Oh, go ahead. It was more so when I was younger. As an adult, after you surpassed that, it became something else.
Can I share a stat real quick, Mo, and then you can go ahead?
Go ahead.
So I asked that question because it's a real touchy conversation, because insecurities does have a lot to do with your self-esteem. So I looked up the stats on this, and it says if you ever played with self-doubt and uncertainty, you're not alone. Worldwide, it's estimated that 85% of the population suffers from low self-esteem.
Why wouldn't that not be true? If you figure, y'all are artists.
What it do?
From Phoenix with her poetry, writing books, Star, you know what I'm saying, displaying art, you know what I'm saying, which can come from the body itself. Quick with his words and everything that he's been through, your words with everything you've been through. It's the fact that people are being critical of you, that they may see a flaw or they may just fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it brings on the triggers that you had as a child. You're grown. You know that you can fight. You know that you can pull a trigger. You know that you can just ignore shit, but we still can't. You know what I'm saying? Because we're looking for the we're looking for the adulations of our peers. We're looking for people to root us on, and sometimes it may not work like that. You know what I mean? And that's where our insecurities come in. You know what I mean? So I think that when we think about self-esteem, the key word is self. It's not about everybody that's around you. It's for self. So at a point, you got to be selfish. And then when you invite people into your space, which is fame, you know, prestige, things like that, where you're in the eyeball of the camera, everybody's going to find a flaw. Everybody's going to find something weak about you, the chink in your armor, because they can study you over and over. They can listen to your words over and over. They can listen to your poetry over. They can read your book 40 times a day and figure out, nah, you fucked that double entendre up, or you did this wrong, or I put it in slow-mo quick. You missed the fucking syllable right there. Like, people can do the most craziest things with the technology that we have. The factor is it a trigger, or you put yourself out there because you like, fuck it, I'm jumping off balls out?
I think the reason why people have self-esteem issues or a lot of insecurities, because 9 times out of 10, when we're presented to the world, no matter what we do, the first thing we do, we're being judged. And let's be real. Everybody on this panel is guilty of when they see somebody, they're judging them. You know what I'm saying? I had a class where actually in Sula High School, I had to go represent my school in the competition. And they had a young lady teach us about how to interview and present ourselves. And she came to teach our class. Well, when she came in, she looked busted. I'm talking about her clothes didn't match. Her hair was fucked up. Her wig was all over the place. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to teach you guys how to pass an interview. And it got quiet in the classroom and we looked at it. And then she proceeds to taking off her blazer, revealing her real outfit, putting on her right shoes, taking her wig off, and said, look at y'all. You guys judged me by the first appearance. That is how everyone views you. Your first appearance is your first impression is going to be how you base how you treat people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in this day and age where we're forced to quote unquote keep up with the Joneses, and fashion and material shit is put on a pedestal, if you're lacking, you're automatically going to be insecure, which is going to bring down your self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So I think social media once again has fucked up a lot of shit for us, because people are looking at other people's lives and judging that their lives or basing their happiness off of what other people have.
I'm not gonna beat the dead horse, but if you're not out there, you're gonna suffer with depression. And you'll never get the people that identify with you. Remember, everything is I hate to say this, but everybody and everything out here has a following. They identify with certain things. There are white people out here that identify with fucking cheetahs, and they seem to motherfucking save these wild animals every day and hold them like babies and they fucking 800 pounds. You dig what I'm saying? The difference is if you don't do enough for yourself to where you can put your message out there, you'll never know who appreciates you. If you shut yourself out, then now you're ready to take your motherfucking brains out. You dig what I'm saying? Because we are social animals. So just like you said with the judgment, bro went up there and literally wore an outfit that would make him look bland. Damn, nobody wears brown on brown. Like, you can look at him and understand that was a plot to fit the words that he was saying, so that people in the audience, people that are looking at this film, can identify with him, who nobody wears those clothes, you know? And so it was shedding the shell. You know what I mean? He was, just bringing out that new crab. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that's a reach, bro. I feel like, honestly, that's a reach. The more and more I look around and just really observe people, I learned that people dress how the fuck they want to dress.
There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're performing, usually, you put your best on, right? He toned it down so that the message could get through. Sometimes, and you're guilty of that too. You don't go out here and get Versace just to be a performer. You want your words to speak. You want people to hear you.
So you can't use me, because guess what? I am who I am regardless. I just had a conversation with Tiff about being my stylist, because I'm stuck in the 90s. You feel me? I throw on blue jeans and a black t-shirt all day. That's just because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, I wouldn't say judge. I wouldn't go as far as to say that his outfit was put together based on that performance, because if I had to size him up, I hate to say it, but he doesn't look like he's cut from the same cloth as we do. So he don't have those cool factors. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like he grew up in the house on video games and comic books.
Well, that's cool nowadays.
But that's now. Back then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So our generation, like, if you look at it, women are just getting hip to the gamer guys. You feel me? That we're actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're getting hip to the anime. You know what I'm saying? They're understanding that even though a man likes anime, he's not a dork. We fuck you good too. But I'm just saying though.
But accordingly.
So may I can y'all by the way, can you all still hear me?
Yep.
All right, so
loud as fuck. Yes,
well, I was oh yeah, because I didn't see my thing moving here. But anyways, pause if that's necessary. But anyways, while we're on this subject, I do want to I want to apply it to something that's going on in pop culture, because it's out in the public for public speculation and so on and so forth. Now, a couple weeks back, we covered the I think we covered it on this show, but we covered the whole Benzino situation and so on and so forth. Now, it's interesting that on the Drink Champs episode, when he was inebriated, had a whole mental breakdown, expressed his feelings and so on and so forth, but then the next day, all the way up till now, still currently, he's still going on and on like that whole conversation didn't happen. It's like his whole life and everything now seems, or at least that from what he's displaying, is fixated around trying to diss Eminem, or fixated around his hatred and even though he was just on Drink Champs and he did what he did and said what he said, like I said, he's trying to go on like that didn't happen. So right now, how do y'all feel outside looking in on that situation? Like, what do you feel that he, well, it's an obvious answer, but what, as far as what we were just talking about, as far as self-esteem and insecurities, where do you feel that lies with Benzino?
I definitely think he's insecure because he don't have a neck. That's why we never see him with big chains on. But nah, of course he has an insecure, man. If you get your ass torn apart by Eminem and everybody's talking to you for the next 30 years about it, like, like it's kind of like being that kid that got his ass whooped during recess in front of everybody or after school. Everybody's gonna remember that shit. You feel me? And that does something to a person. He took that ass whooping in public eye. So now everything that he does, he has to be macho and tough because he took that ass whooping.
What's wrong with an ass whooping in public?
Every-
Sometimes the bullies teach you a lesson
Absolutely.
to recognize the signals of a bully and how to either disarm them or harm them. Like it's two levels to everything, threat levels. You know what I'm saying? Military teaches you everything. Sometimes you got to be smart because you know that Russia has 1 million people there. Are you really going to go over there and attack them just because you have something to prove? Or do you go into your own zone and you learn from be like, shit, what made me the target? And what makes me weak? Do I go harder on myself and make sure that I got to go lift these weights. I got to go do this. I got to eat right. You know what I mean? It happens in sports every day. It happens in every angle of our lives, y'all. If you are the target and you are being bullied, become stronger and make them look weaker. But if you just go and attack the big bully and this motherfucker outweigh you by 5,000 pounds, I don't think that's the bull you want to fight. You hear me? No matter how much emotion that you have, doesn't equate that you're going to win every time. Smarter, not harder. Pause. But yeah.
Now, and granted, that's true what you said there, Mo. Now, what makes this situation unique is Benzino was the aggressor. You know, he initially started the beef 20 years ago, but he started something he wasn't ready for, which resulted in 20 years later him going on this tirade here. So another thing is, like, when it comes to a situation like this, given that that's what happened, do you all feel that he's kind of at the point where he's pushing so hard for this narrative that he's self-sabotaging himself? Because now the public eye is more so looking at him, they think it's a joke at this point. I mean, he dropped a diss record earlier this year. That was, in my opinion, a decent one. But then he basically, from talking too much, he went on and outed himself. It come to find out he had ghostwriters that wrote that for him. And then so on and so forth. And then the drink champ things happened. But does this seem like a self-sabotage thing in a sense at this point?
Honestly, and I know people gonna be like, "What, Rock? You think this?" I think all of this shit is staged. Why? Because Eminem now has an album that he's dropping this year. It's staged. This is too much attention for what? I kind of think that, of course, we all know all publicity is good publicity, even bad publicity. So I think that is scripted. He getting the bag out of this, and he signed the NDA, and he can't say anything.
Hey, hold up. Can I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
If you wanted publicity, right, and your last name just so happened to be something derogatory in most dictionaries, and you could add it to any other fucking name, right, at the end, right? How would you feel about that? Do we have the picture of the NBA guys who exchanged jerseys to make this the most formidable, beautiful thing? Like, if there was a rainbow coalition that happened in the NBA, it happened, y'all. Did we have that picture, Rob? because this is the most hilarious thing that ever happened.
So these folks just literally they just traded jerseys.
Yes, they only traded jerseys. Now I'm trying to find the actual. I sent it in the feed. Let me run back because there's a whole list and names, right, that they could add to it, right? Like it's the dopest thing ever, right? So you have a white player whose last name is Dick.
Lord.
And you have a black player whose last name is Black. Let's do this.
We have the greatest jersey swap of all time, and you can see him plotting it. Grady Dick goes here, fuck it, we'll do it. And then Anthony Black runs over to the Orlando Magic photographer, getting him ready for the moment. Now, these guys didn't play college together, but I don't know if they're friends in any way. But you can just tell by their faces that this is 100% set up. They've seen social media comments. They know this is what the fans wanted. Anthony Black even readjusted to get the right position for the photo. Now all we need to top it off is a Jalen Suggs jersey on the left.
Hey, so look.
Hilarious.
That is a moment in history, bro. And listen, they got pulled aside by the puppet masters. And of course, they could possibly be fine. Now, they had a whole list because let's go over the list of NBA players, y'all. We got James Harden. We can use Harden Dick. Let's go over the list of NBA players that we know. We got Trae Young. So you got Young, Dick. Anybody?
Hardaway.
Anybody wants to take a turn? Go ahead, stop.
I said Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway Dick.
I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but Curry.
Curry Dick. Bro, I just lost my soul, bro.
Come on, Phoenix, what you got?
I can't say nothing over this mouth. Black Johnson is what I said.
No.
No. Oh wow.
That's what they did. It was Black Dick. That's what they did initially. Now, because bro don't pay attention to the NBA, NFL, if you had somebody with the last name Dick, what would you add to it in as far as the people that you know?
Hello?
Yeah.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. So in football, of course, my Philadelphia Eagles, we had the great Fletcher Cox, who just retired, and then we had Chris Long. So let's go. Let's get to the footage real quick.
Guys come in, they come to practice every day, and they come to work, and I think that's the most I respect about those guys. We'll have some fun the rest of the preseason. We'll see you September 6th. All right, man. But about Chris Long, he's the man. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. Sorry, guys. We gotta get back to the booth. All right, I love you. Like you guys. Yeah. All right, cool. Everybody loves each other, right? God loves long cops, right? See you guys.
How did he not see that coming from a mile away? He had to have known that was coming.
Everyone loves long cocks. You can't make shit up. And then
hilarious.
Hold on. And then they actually took a picture together.
But you want to know something? Had the NBA players did something like that was kind of nonchalant, they would have got away with it. You know what I mean? Because all they did was like stand next to each other, and they just so happened to be in perfect position to where the names coincide. Had the NBA players did that instead of like hold the jerseys up, like look everybody, they would have got away with that because they would have never been able to determine whether or not that was pre-planned.
Nah, the NBA is a little bit more prettier, so they go face first, bro. I hate to say that, Paul.
I was thinking the same thing, Chris. They should have just stood next to each other.
Nah, the NBA is way more flashier, and these guys they go through AAU. You know what I'm saying? They played together for years. You know what I'm saying? They played with each other for years. Pause. But they play against each other for years. They do all of these things together. Like these people are family members. Like this is different from the NFL. Like y'all are just getting to the point where like y'all going to these camps and stuff like that. But for the most part, there was nothing secular after high school, and you didn't work out, you know, unless you play for the rec league. These guys play, and I got my nephew out there right now. He plays ball damn near year round. You dig what I'm saying? So it's different, and I love the humor that's in them. I love the humor, but how do y'all feel about Mike Tyson actually fighting right now?
I mean,
fucking year off because he's the best champion in the world.
all right. Well, I'll say this. I do believe in contact sports. There's a certain age where you got to hang it up, but at the same time, I do realize that that's Mike Tyson, and he's kind of a different animal. This is what I personally think, because I think I mentioned this the last time we spoke on Mike Tyson. He has garnered a rejuvenation of the love for the sport, because I do know, like in that mid 2000s era where he was going through his ish, he does not want to. I feel like he doesn't want to go on that on that low note. So I think he has a whole new motivation. He's in shape. He's literally in fighting shape. He's training and so on and so forth. And he did the Legends League and so on and so forth. I don't know how to feel. I'm excited that he's fighting because it's Mike Tyson. Even I remember I was little at the time, but I was at a pay-per-view party when him and the Holyfield thing happened. So literally, I have a childhood memory tied to Mike Tyson. He was that scary dude when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So the fan in me wants to see this, and also I want to see him tap Jake Paul with that uppercut, that famous uppercut, and just send his head to the sunroof. But as far as I really don't know what to feel. I really don't know what to feel because I'm aware like when it comes to contact sports, there is a time where you should stop, but I also understand that some people are just built different. So I'm not quite sure.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am scared of a Ivan Drago and Apollo Creed moment. I feel like this is what we're gearing up for. I feel like Jake is going to manage to last, tire Tyson out, and then he's going to unload on him. And if he unloads on him, there's already been speculation that there's a concern that he can have a heart attack in the ring, bleeding of the brain. They were actually trying to make this an actual real live fight. I don't believe that a 60-year-old man should be in there with a young man and throwing tremendous blows like that. I kind of feel like right now Paul is an opportunist. He's going to take every advantage to say that I beat the great Mike Tyson. And the only way to really get your kudos is to knock that man out.
Now, before we get the ladies' opinions, because they are motherly and they can look at like the past. They judge their children from birth. They know what their children are made of and how they would look at their child, right? So let's play the film, bro. I got that joint right there loaded up. Yes, sir. Let's go. Now, this is what Mike Tyson was doing at 16, and this is what Jake Paul was doing at 16.
Wow, Patty.
Oh, hell no.
Hilarious,
16 years
but
old and 16 years old. Who has the most experience? Now, ladies, you see your children. You watch them every day. You know what they're capable of. Let's go with Phoenix first. Let's see what happens.
Man, that boy gonna get his ass. My thing is this: Tyson is older. He has a lot of issues, and I am kind of worried a teensy little bit. But if he get that boy one time, he gonna clean his clock, as Mo like to say. He gonna clean his clock, and he gonna have to get his clock reset. That's all I'm saying.
And that little baby got something to say too, and I love it. That look,
yeah.
That little baby know. Yeah, Tyson gonna whip that ass. You hear me? All right, Star, what you got?
That's how Tyson gonna sound afterwards if he get it wrong.
No, he already talks like that. But go ahead.
Exactly.
I think the baby simply said Tyson Boombaye. Because I'm sorry. Stand up.
Look, y'all already know how it's gonna go, and he might just bounce around the ring like who said it? Quick said he might try to tire him out. But Tyson is in wonderful shape to be his age. Even the people that train with him are a little scared of him. Like, so,
let me reveal something to you though. It's been said that a couple months ago that Tyson was seen at a UFC fight, can barely walk on a cane.
That ain't the footage I just seen.
I don't know, bro.
Because granted, was it said as in, was it just speculated, or do we have actual footage or documentation of this?
No, it was. They actually said it. The owner of, I think it was the owner of UFC, with Dana, said he's seen Mike at the joint with a cane.
Well, and that's that. He done been through a lot. He's boxed most of his life, but guess what? That ain't got shit to do with his fist. Let the boy get close enough.
So look, let me tell y'all some real shit. I do want Mike Tyson to knock this stupid motherfucker out, but I am betting on Jake Paul because he will be the underdog, and I will come up off of this fight because he will win.
Man, how old was George Foreman when he won his last championship? He was one of the oldest heavyweight champions. How old was he?
54.
Old as fuck.
All right. Well, and he came back in the heavyweight division. Now, granted, Tyson is probably like 3 years or so, however many years older than 54, but he is still in the 50s. Bernard Hopkins was up there too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, look.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay, I am the oldest person here, right?
Paw.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I don't have the same. I still have speed, but not the same lightning speed that I had. But if I hit you, I have wind. It comes behind something. I have skill. So we're not. Stop focusing on skill set. I mean, let's not focus on just youth. Let's focus on skill set. Because if any of y'all that have ever dealt with children, quick, your nieces, your nephews, anything, if you take them out on a basketball court, you have the know-how.
It's not how they little asses.
It's not about it's about placement, it's about timing, it's about, I see the mistakes this motherfucker making. You're more aware of what's going on. You can dominate anybody younger than you at this point, right? So as far as skill set is concerned, Tyson got him, y'all. Tyson
absolutely,
but he's seen it too much.
Mo, you know, just like I do, all it takes is one punch.
That's on both sides. I don't care if Mike Tyson is 90. He is one of the people I am not trying to stand in front of when his hands go off.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would you rather take a right hook from Mike Tyson or go across the middle and get tackled by LeVar Arrington in his prime?
Am I padded up?
Of course.
All right, I'll take that tackle. Because I am not going to just stand there and stick my chin out and let Tyson get a full force hit off on me. I will never be the same again. Like if you all right, see, look, Picture this. You got to stand there and just stick your chin out for Mike Tyson. You are going to have your chin put back on. Like straight
guess
up.
what I'm going to do after that? Guess what I'm going to do? First, I'm going to go viral, right? Then I'm going to go on a promo tour.
You're going to write a book, right?
Nah, hold on. Yes, that too. I'm going to go on a promo tour. And it's going to be named after my book. I Seen God After Tyson. He's a black man.
I will pad up with LeVar Arrington first. I'm not taking that hit.
So,
especially if he decides to do the uppercut. You know them Rock'em Sock'em robots where their head just go up 10 feet.
Oh hell yeah.
That's gonna I ain't doing that.
All right, so I have another video for y'all to react to. Do you mind? Do you mind?
Let's go.
Let's get it.
You guys like movies?
Let's get it.
Love it.
Y'all remember that legendary movie called The Crow?
Fire.
Well, they are remaking it, and we're about to.
Come on! They better not mess this up.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie! Please don't do that!
Hell yeah.
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right. You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her. I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
Let's go.
He killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No.
Fire.
Woo! How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
I ain't gonna hold you. Brandon Lee would be proud. Brandon Lee would be proud. They just and I'm assuming that they learned from, the rest in peace to Brandon Lee. He literally passed making this film, but whew, that is dope.
Did you peep who's playing Brandon Lee's character?
Who was that?
That's the guy that played Pennywise in It.
Oh, that's homeboy.
That's him.
Dang, all right. Good for him, good for him.
I've never seen the original, guys.
What?
Wow.
Say what?
I have never seen The Crow.
Watch it immediately. That's your homework. And then next week you gotta tell us about it.
I am actually looking forward to this. That shit lit. Go ahead, stop.
I was just laughing at Quick giving me homework. I've never seen it. Like, I really do feel like I need to watch the original before I watch the remix because I've never seen the movie. Never once.
You do. Literally, so much has come from The Crow. It literally spawned one of the greatest wrestling character switch ups of all time.
Sting, R.I.P.
Well, Sting is still alive, but Brandon Lee is passed. But yeah, shout out to Sting.
Nah, that character, R.I.P.
Oh yeah, because he retired and stuff. But yeah, I get it. So yeah, shout out to Sting. Whew. Legendary movie that inspired an icon in another industry. Goodness, I ain't going for it. The trailer looks dope. Hopefully they didn't just put all the best scenes in the trailer because like I just hate when they do that. But being a fan of everything, I have hope. From the trailer, it looks like they know what they doing. Who produced it, bro?
These nuts.
Can I ask y'all a question? If you could make a trailer about your life, would you put out all the best parts of you, or would you make people curious about yourself? Like just show the weak parts and be like, yeah, 5 Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, you got to make people want to see the movie, but there's just been times where people have, when you go to see a movie, literally all the best parts were in the trailer. But then there are other movies where the trailer was fire and you go in and the entire movie is fire. So like they could have picked anything from that film and put it in the trailer, you know? So of course it's because it's a strategy when you're putting the trailer together. That's very strategic too. When you're doing it for a film, you like, what can you put in there to grab people to make them want to come see the film without giving the whole entree out? What's a good sample to make people interested in the plot, in the subject, in the character, make them interested in all this stuff in 30 seconds to make them come see the film without giving the film away? That's a skill in itself, for real.
I'd say I wouldn't be able to do my trailer because all the best parts haven't happened yet. Some have, but it's a lot more to come. So,
like another baby.
My trailer would be everything that I never show the outside world. Like, literally, it's not the best part of nothing. Everything that I keep to myself, everything that I try to hide, all my struggles, my trailer would show everything that I don't normally show.
That would definitely draw them in, for sure.
And here I am just trying to hide my nuts from the world because they're so pretty. I got pretty balls. I hate to tell y'all that. Sorry, y'all. Shout out to Ann Pizza. Shout out to Ann Pizza. I want everybody to look this up. Ann Pizza has the weirdest shit. Oh, this nigga put me in the back.
Nah, I ain't put you in the back yet.
Hey, look. So go to Ann Pizza. Go to AnnPizza.com and tell me what starts with a D and ends with an E. And I swear to God, it's gonna freak y'all out. And the next show, y'all better chime in. Yeah.
I don't even want to say what my highlight reel is. I don't even want to talk about it right now. You just blew me by talking about your nuts. And speaking of that, bro, as your brother, there's definitely certain parts of you that I shouldn't know. Certain things.
Bruh, I work hard.
Hey, look, you can work hard by yourself, okay? I should not know any details about your nuts. So what they say, you see this little box? We're gonna put it your nuts and all the other little weird shit that you talk about that I don't hear.
All the butt conversations.
Those
all
are
that
quite
stuff.
interesting. Leave some of those out.
We're not on butt no more. We're on women have to appreciate nut sacks a lot more. Fellas, if you shave, they love your nuts. I swear to God.
Hey.
They gonna smooth like eggs, omelets. We're gonna
Oh,
start
ladies,
calling our
grow
niggas-
up. Ain't
We're
nothing
gonna
wrong
start
with no
calling our balls
kiwis.
omelets.
Are we really ending the show like this?
Star, go ahead, Star. Star has something pivotal to say.
Yes, I did, because I already did. So watch this segue, right? I'm jumping double deck. Speaking of that, what the hell was wrong with the Nickelodeon kids porn?
Okay. You ready to go there? Excuse me. I gotta go to my IG for this one. Yeah, because it got really fucking real. So
So
of
somebody
course,
was giving out slime for real?
Dan Schneider. Yeah, exactly. So Dan Schneider
Whoa.
was actually not the Dan Schneider we know. Not the burro.
Do you have
You can
any
do it?
guts?
Hold on, I gotta still find a film. Excuse me. But
Snyder was touching little boys.
man, hey bro, this shit get real. I had it booted up, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, and we're gonna close it out on this because evidently within Nickelodeon, it's been some really real freak shit, right? So let me see something. I gotta go back to. Let me boot this up real quick.
It was the young man from Drake and Josh, right?
Bro, I don't know who
It
the
wasn't-
fuck it is.
A whole documentary
ready?
came out.
You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Me facing my past behaviors, some of which are embarrassing and that I regret.
Let's talk about the massages.
Okay.
Watching the content yesterday, it was disturbing.
It was wrong. It was wrong that I ever put anybody in that position. It was the wrong thing to do. I'd never
not
do it
stop a
today.
film.
I'm embarrassed that I did it then. I apologize to anybody that I ever put in that situation. I hate that anybody worked for me and didn't have.
Different about this thing, they gave me a prosthetic nose, like an enlarged nose, and they put this same nose on the costume. What are your special powers? You can't help but notice that it looks like penis and testicles on my shoulders.
This is a child playing this role, and he's playing it for other children. His audience is kids as young as 6. I'm allergic to
It gets worse.
And the joke in that sketch is effectively a shot joke. It's a shot joke for children.
I'm just looking back at it, it's just very strange.
That's a reach.
Frankly, it was just uncomfortable.
Oh no. Let's go.
Try symbols? Yep. What about sour milk? Didn't work. Tell you what. This helicopter. Put it down the pants.
What?
Y'all got to see the Ariana Grande one. That was not a
We
reach.
going. Oh, we going in. We are going in.
Didn't work. He's still asleep. Try this.
Puffy got a little mouth. You gotta watch niggas with tiny mouths and shit.
What? I'm gone.
Even more wet than even the wettest person in the world. Have you ever tried to get your whole big toe in your mouth? Check this out. Sometimes I wonder if you can get juice from a potato. Is it possible for a teenage girl to drink water upside down? I'm thirsty.
What?
It's not
Bruh.
possible. This has been me in a video. Come on, give up the juice.
Question: did y'all hear what Lil JJ said from Just Jordan? Or did y'all see what he said? All right, so firstly, I'm not gonna say it all the way. I'll say it this way. So Lil JJ, the comedian, I followed him on Facebook. So he said something about this documentary. He said Just Jordan got canceled because he didn't give something up or whatever.
My bad. I'm a little shocked.
Because of, and this is him on his social media said that now, and this whole thing is, even from the clips you just seen, I haven't even watched this documentary, but I know about it. I've seen the trailer and all this stuff, and just based on what the actual former child stars who were involved with the company are saying, it is extremely disturbing. It's very, yeah.
Juicing fucking potato.
And granted, I watched all that back in the day. These are things as a kid, of course, I missed completely, yo.
All that. Good.
Completely is crazy.
That drinking the water upside down was hard to miss. I'm sorry. There was no innuendo in that.
Well, like I said, I was a kid. Like, what kid knows about this stuff?
Bro, he made them kids massage his body.
Now that's just gross.
And all he did was come on television because he starts with a J and ends with an H.
And then
Yeah.
Drake Bell, I forgot what the name of their show was.
Drake and Josh.
Right. He Brian Peck basically integrated himself into his entire life. He would come pick him up and take him to the studio, and he would take him to auditions. One of the excuses he used to get started, he told him, "Oh, this audition is so far, and you live so far from here. My house is closer, so I'm gonna call your mom and tell her that you'll just spend the night here. I'll take you to your morning audition and then take you home." And then he said he woke up in the middle of the night and, excuse my bluntness, this nigga was in his ass. Like, that's why I said I don't understand. I saw different clips of it. So when they would have past meetings, when Brian Peck, being a molester, raper, rapist, all of this other stuff, rapist, because you can't say that no more, they asked all the parents to leave the room. And then they told the children what was getting ready to come out. Why was these parents so comfortable constantly of leaving these kids alone with these people that they do not know? Like, that is a child. I don't care that that's their job. I don't care that they're getting paid for it and they're at work. They're a child. How do you consistently keep leaving your kids, leaving your kids, leaving your kids? I don't get that at all. Like, my daughter used to sing, and she was great at it. Her first, offer, allegedly, and I'm only saying that because I don't want nobody to come after us, but what I'm saying, Shag Lizzie's mom heard her voice, loved it, was like, I would like to work with her. I can put her on tour with Shaq. She was 12, and I didn't even allow her to listen to his music. So what I look like agreeing to that. And also, she was telling me about these chaperones that she has, so I don't have to worry. So not only do you want to take my 12-year-old on tour with an artist that I don't even allow her to listen to, but you don't want me to be there. Red flags all across the board, whether she was genuine or not. And I don't understand how come these parents didn't see those same red flags, or was it seriously that you just wanted the money?
The money, because it happens so much. It happens all the time in these industries. I'm with you. Ain't no way. I'd have been in every meeting. I'd have been reading everything. Ain't no way in the world I've had my children there by themselves. Anytime you put kids in a situation where adults are in charge and they don't want the parents in there, that is a problem.
Well, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No, you can go ahead. I was just saying that was so ridiculous. I don't care if every bill is going on and the lights and the gas is off. I would never sell my children. I don't care what I have to do to provide for them. I carried them. I got them here. I would never sell my damn kids.
And on that note, go ahead, quick. I had one more film that I wanted to post. All right. And brother, whenever you're ready, Shout outs to all the black fathers that are around. It's our time to shine, y'all. Y'all ready?
Calm down.
Holy
What do y'all think?
Touch my kids, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay, he shouldn't have touched the boy.
Ladies? I mean, you already said that.
Hey, listen. They'd have been dragging me off the court because I'd have been on him like white on right.
Shout outs to fathers being looming. Sometimes we don't seem like we're around, but we always around. Always around.
If remember it next time to look up to mine. Mm-hmm.
And his son will never forget that he stood up for him like that. You hear me? And so even though we may not be in the life, you know what I'm saying, every day, but we there when it's most counted on. And I promise you, it's going to end the same way every goddamn time. But shout out to that tackle, y'all. Did you see that? Hey, Rock, you a former football player. What would you rate that?
He didn't get low enough. But I give it a solid 8. I would like to see him on the practice squad.
Quick.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. He was supposed to rock the whole gym with that one. It was supposed to have been a woo. You know what I'm saying?
Too many white folks in there.
Oh, it's supposed to be a oh my gosh, Roger.
Oh
yeah, someone call 911.
Can I say something right quick before we leave? I would just like to take this moment to toot my own horn and say shout out for letting everybody know that Deshaunty was pregnant before she's showing. Because now she big and showing. I still am the baby goat. Yay!
What?
Boo.
Don't be hating on my baby.
I had to. Look, man, we done overstayed our welcome. In the words of Martin, was it Martin that said you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here? We about to wrap it up quick. Fell asleep behind the wheel. Mo.
Naturally, this is your boy GMO, aka non-GMO man. Believe in yourself, no matter what the insecurities are. Love who you are. It is a state of selfishness that you have to go through in order to build the confidence that you seek. All right? Be like water, as Bruce Lee used to say.
And I am the Blue Phoenix. And I want to give a shout out to Angel Diggs, aka A Diggs, the coach. She did really on the empowerment conference today. She showed off. She was one of the presenters and she did awesome. So I want to send out my shout outs and congratulations to her. Also, you can find me at the Blue Phoenix Hills everywhere, here every Thursday with these beautiful people. And wherever else I pop up at, you know.
I'm so mad y'all couldn't hear me. I was talking and everything. Y'all know these vibes. K Quick, BBF, big things popping. Y'all know the vibes. I am kquick.com. Get at me.
And I'm your girl, just since I'm the last, I guess that means I have the final thought. Most oftentimes, when your self-esteem takes a hit, it's because before you step out of the door, you already believe within yourself a little bit of what somebody is bragging on. Don't believe the hype. I'm your girl, just Star. As I always say, catch me in traffic. Just don't run me over. Mwah.
Well, you beautiful motherfuckers. I'm feeling socially awkward. So follow me on social media. Talk to me on there. Just don't talk to me in person. We will be back next week. So now I might talk some shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, make sure y'all tap in with us, man. This is the No Filter Show. We appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in with us every week, every Thursday. I think our hiatus is look at me. I'm rushing a hiatus. We got another couple months. Actually, no. The end of next month is our hiatus. So get with us, and just know when we on hiatus, we be outside, man. It's the No Filter Show. We love y'all. Peace. Yo. Hey, look, I know the team is gone and we still live. I had to come back and tell y'all, make sure y'all go follow DMV Jams on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, and everything. Don't tell the team that I came back in here to do this promo. I got to get up out of here. I talk